So if you've been following this channel for a while, you know that I love a great arcade racer. Whether it's the amazing fast RMX, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transform, Hot Shot Racing, and yo, we even review most of the mainline Mario Kart games on this channel. I say that to say this, arcade style racers will always have a home on this channel, and I'm happy to highlight any of the ones that catches my attention. And that is exactly why we're looking at Cruis'n Blast. Let's get into it. So apparently the Cruis'n series goes all the way back to the N64 in arcades with a game called Cruis'n USA. Since I did not grow up with the N64, I never got the chance to play this, but watching footage of this game, it really reminds me of Outrun, which is a game I definitely have a lot of fun with. Cruis'n got a few sequels in the arcade and home consoles, including the reskin of Fast and Furious on the Wii. Yeah, I would recommend you don't play this. Now in 2017, Raw Thrills released Cruis'n Blast, which is a game we're looking at today, and I actually have experience with this one. Cruis'n Blast is a game that I have seen in a few local arcades here in Houston. Yes, believe it or not, Houston still have arcades, and I'm super grateful for that. Not only do we have Cidercade located near downtown, but we also have a newer spot called Palace Social, which I highlighted in a past video. Cruis'n Blast, the cabinet itself, is very loud to say the least, and I don't mean in terms of sound. The cabinet is neon lit and the game really catches your attention. So to my surprise, during this year's Nintendo Direct, a port for the Nintendo Switch was announced and I was instantly sold on the game. So now, the game is actually out for home console. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Right when you boot up the game, you're greeted with the Cruis'n Blast theme song, which is extremely energetic and the perfect fit for an arcade racer. The music in this game is fantastic, but racing games typically always have great soundtracks, so I'm not disappointed here. You have a few modes to pick from the main menu: Tour, Arcade, Single Race, and Extra. You also have a multiplayer mode, but to my disappointment, it's local multiplayer only. Considering this game is $40 at launch, this was extremely disappointing to me. This type of racer would be insane online. So hopefully if the game does well, they'll patch it in or update the game in the future. Who knows? The main mode you'll spend the majority of your time in is Tour mode. Here you will race through a series of tracks, and man, these tracks are really over the top, but I love it. You have environments being destroyed, giant yetis fighting, and just pure mayhem. It makes for a great entertainment and spectacle. I will tell you, despite all this going on, the game runs extremely smooth, which lets me know that Raw Thrills did an amazing job optimizing this experience for the Nintendo Switch. I did not have any slowdown or any issues with performance at all, and for a racer, that is critical. Since this is essentially an arcade port, expect the difficulty to be up there. It's a good challenge, and I played this on a normal difficulty, but I quickly had to master all the drifting and boosting mechanics at the right time. These racers are not playing around and will not allow you to get even remotely close to coming in first. Now, you can level up your car and add different cosmetics to it, so feel free to add some personality to your car, or unicorn. Seriously, there's a unicorn in this game. This is a very short video because, well, there's not much to Cruis'n Blast. The gameplay you guys are seeing now is pretty much the game. High-speed racing, over-the-top tracks, and an awesome soundtrack for an arcade-style racer. And honestly, that's all I need. Now, for the asking price of $40, I think that's a bit steep for what's being presented here. And considering there is no online multiplayer, that's a hard sell. But it is fun for what it is, so I do recommend this. Yes, but at a reduced price point maybe. If you see this on the eShop for like 20 bucks, go ahead and get it. It's fun. But I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.